Hey guys, welcome to another video. Continuing on with Hyacinth and the Grove.
This was where Professor Anaxa gave us the lesson. I can still see that day in my mind.
And that was your last lesson in the Grove. Now, each of you will head off on your own path. How much the Grove's teachings can help you in the real world depends on how well. However, heed this warning. If you ever do anything disgraceful out there, don't ever claim you were the student of Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages.
Professor Anaxa, there are still other classes scheduled on the calendar. Are you sure you didn't?
Firstly, call me Professor Anaxagoras. Secondly, to clarify, the last lesson means the last lesson I will teach you. I will be entering seclusion from today onwards to research ancient alchemy, and all my teaching.
I see. So you're saying that the lessons taught by all the other teachers aren't good enough to be considered lessons?
Next.
Perhaps my answer is a bit vague and meaningless, Professor Anaxagoras. I hope the world can be freed from the agony of death, so that every living being may find calming.
How naive. So naive that it makes me want to weep for your fairy tale. See? This is why I don't want to follow those outdated protocols. All I get are boring answers. Since you suggested this whole process, why don't you wrap this up, Hyacinthia? Share your aspiration with everyone, and let...
So it's finally my turn. Good thing I came prepared. My aspiration is nothing less than completing the final blank page at the end of the hero's epic.
Blank page? An interesting description. Do explain, assistant.
I've read all of Amphorius's heroic epics while studying at the Grove, and a common thread came to my attention. Almost every epic ends with a description of the hero's achievements. But few mention how the everyday people of that time lived. No one recorded the struggles and suffering the commoners endured.
So you're saying that, instead of legendary heroes, you're more focused on commoners living on the peripheries of historical record?
Perhaps I'm influenced by my background. My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Her story is told to every child descended from the Sky Folk. We have no doubts about Seliosi's greatness, yet her towering figure overshadowed every record from that entire era. What about the Day Thunder Knight's family, allies, and friends? What about the survivors and those who died in the great battles? Whenever I think about their stories by the campfire, I realize the details of those legends have been long lost, and only Seliosi's name remains. Her brilliance had become as blinding as Aquila's. That's why I'm glad that my era does not lack heroes. All my ancestors had was a sad past, but I have a future I want to protect. Instead of becoming a hero and ushering in a golden deluge to baptize the world anew, I want to stay in the backline and save all the ordinary humans from drowning in the rising wake. I wish not to return to the sky, but to walk among the masses on Earth. I believe it's the only way for the saga of creation to include a footnote for the everyday people in its blank page. I'm getting embarrassed from remembering how I said all that, but my beliefs have never changed. Now I really have a chance to stay behind the hero's front line and realize my dream.
Oh.
Denny, what are you doing here?
I didn't expect to see you again in the Grove. Finan mentioned you were gearing up for the campaign against Aquila.
You guessed it. To reach Aquila's realm in the sky, descendants of the Sky People must perform a bloodline ceremony, summon the spirits of our ancestors, and get their blessings. That's the only way for creatures on Earth to forge the rainbow bridge to the sky. And the soul of the first ancestor I want to see is here in the grove.
The Rainbow Bridge is essential to retrieve the core flame of Aquila, but undertaking such a vital ceremony alone is far too risky.
Don't worry. I have little Ika with me. You'll protect me, won't you? Good, Ika. Well, what brings you here, Danny?
I'm collecting as many myths and research about the Titans as I can. Everything about Amphorius is a valuable addition to our databank when I get back to the Astral Express.
Right. If all goes as planned, you and Gray will be able to go home after this mission.
Yes, assuming we can actually break the curse about worlds beyond the sky. I have a feeling it's not going to be smooth sailing.
Oh? Could it be that you too have some kind of hidden powers to make prophecies now?
That's not it, but I'm starting to question how real everything is after a conversation with a member of the Council of Elders.
Nope. I didn't understand that either, Lily.
Don't worry about it. There's a lot that I still don't understand.
Since we've already met up, why don't you come with me, Danny?
I was thinking the same thing. The grove is fraught with danger right now.
That's the dependable express guard for you. So, shall we get...
What's this?
This is the divine object of the Sky People. Our ancestors dictated that when a descendant of the Sky Folk is ready to challenge Aquila again, they must first awaken the spirits of their ancestors with the Chroma Coffer and receive their benediction. Only after this can the chosen Sky Folk reascend to the heavens.
Is it to prevent those who are not qualified from pointlessly losing their lives?
Very prudent, wouldn't you say? The soul of an ancestor slumbers here. Now, I will awaken.
Right.
I am Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard, a descendant of the sky who has inherited the duty of the time has come to fulfill our clan's destiny. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame. Ancestor, please bestow upon me your generous blessing. Thank you for your trust, Lord Chrysos. We won't let you...
Well done, Hyacinthia.
I think my ancestors were all pretty strong-willed people. It won't be easy convincing them. I've run through these upcoming conversations in my head more times than I can count.
Well, looks like your efforts paid off.
Now, the next ancestor on the list. Her spirit is set to rest in the vortex of Genesis.
I have a suggestion. Remember how you suggested I learn the secret arts of water from Fagusa's priest? I've been practicing that in my spare time and made some progress. Now, as long as I have spirit water with me, I can use those techniques to carve a path directly to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, I remember. I didn't expect you to keep at it this long. That's so like you, Danny.
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Subduing the waters wasn't easy, but I've gotten the hang of it now.
That makes sense. Fagusa was always described as a fickle titan in the myths. Since you're offering, then let me put your skills to the test, Danny.
The spirit water gate formed with this technique isn't as stable as a ritual basin. It'll likely only let one, and as Fagusa's priest's design...
Got it. I'm counting on you, Danny.
On steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way!
What's going on?
The vortex of Genesis. Unbelievable. Danny is full of surprises, but this does feel way more disorienting than the ritual basin. Wait, is Lady Treepy here too? And And who's that next to her? Oh, I think I know who that is.
Do you have to go already, Syphi? It's been ages since you were last in Akama. You could have taken some time to rest, and we could have caught up.
That's all right, big sister Chibi. I've gotten used to life on the road. Staying in this bustling city actually feels off. Besides, your prize student gave me an incredibly tough mission to handle.
Cut Snowy some slack, Syphi. He's still so young, yet he's shouldering all the responsibilities Aggie left behind. Besides, Snowy's not the kind to ask for help lightly. Since he came to you, it means you're the best person for the job.
You really spoil him, big sis Treevy.
Guess I'm past the age for someone to look after me.
I'm sorry.
Just kidding. I get it. That deliverer boy does have a certain charisma about him. Anyway, I'm about to head out. Oh, big sis Treevy, before I go, got a little gift for you.
Well, didn't expect you to be so thoughtful. What's in it?
That's a part of the game, too. If you want to see the full picture of what's inside, you'll have to wait until nightfall.
A gift with a mysterious twist? Serious?
Huh? Looks like we have company.
Lady Treevy, and this graceful lady must be Miss Cypher. I'm Hyacinthia from the Twilight Courtyard. Everyone calls me Hyacinth. Pleased to meet you.
Bright and cheery as a lamp. Well, hello there, pink child. I'm Cypher from the long-fallen city-state of Tolos. As for the rest, it's all in the history books, so I don't need to repeat it here. So, you're from the Twilight Courtyard.
Yes, I'm a descendant of the Sky People, the Chrysos heir about to take over the authority of Sky.
Whoa! That's unexpected. I figured Celiosi's descendant would be, I don't know, taller, stronger.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Syphi. Cindy is a master of her craft. She's the most skilled and dependable physician in all of
Don't worry, Lady Cypher. I may not be as strong and warlike as Lady Celiosi from 1,000 years ago, but I'm confident I can carry out the mission of the Skyfolk.
All this talk about missions, you're making it sound way too serious. You've got to look out for yourself, girl. Don't push yourself too hard. I'd hate to see that cute face all scratched out by Aquila's claws.
Syphi cracking jokes. Looks like you haven't forgotten what Aggie said all those years.
Anyway, I've got a mission to handle, so I'll get going. Good luck, Miss Hyacinth. And if things get tough, just let that deliverer take the lead.
Miss Cypher is in such a hurry.
Don't worry. She's always been like that. It's good to have her back in Akama lending. Well, enough about her for now. You're here because of your mission, aren't you, Cindy? It's the perfect opportunity for me to go and tuck Syphi's gift away
We'll join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky and retrieve the core flame, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
Child, what brings you before me? Could it be?
Yes, I am Hyacinthia of the Twilight Courtyard.
I should probably skip this.
Your duty?
Oh, this is important. They're talking about water and the earth. So, yeah, they were talking about these two. What the heck?
Who would have thought, as a fellow pillar of Amphorius, the sky's duty could only be fulfilled after 1,000
It's because sky shelters all beneath it. If it were to shatter, the world would fall apart with it. That's why Lady Aglaya made the core flame of Aquila the final step in our campaign.
Aglaya? Is she still on the flame chase journey after 1,000 years?
Unfortunately, she has recently left us. But you're right. She was indeed still guiding the Chrysos air.
Incredible. That girl actually managed to endure the merciless erosion of time. And lasted for so long. Answer me, Hyacinthia. Since you recognize me, you must have also read my writing.
Every record regarding my lineage is etched in my memory, including your words.
In that case, you're probably aware of the prophecy I sought from a certain...
Yes. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. But unfortunately, no ancestor has ever been able to truly decipher its meaning.
I see. Yet, Trebios's prophecies never fail. Perhaps you'll be the one to witness its fulfillment, child. May the prophecy lead you to a gentle...
Thank you, Lady Ectra. Whatever fate the prophecy holds, I'll face it head on. It's only by giving everything we have that we can truly accept any outcome with a smile. Won't you agree?
I wonder if Hycelin is actually alive and that's the reason why they have it up there still. But how?
I like you, child. I wish this conversation could go on a little long. Take my blessing, Hyacinthia. When I first saw you, I indeed had my doubt. But your resolve has touched me.
Bad.
If Sky's divinity is fated to pass on, I hope it incorporates...
Your blessing is a treasure beyond measure, General. Rest well. I'll make sure your gift is put to its best.
Alright, well.
General Ectra is so different from how the records described her. She's quite a gentle person. All right, time to head back to the grove. I shouldn't keep Danny and little Eek.
Oh, something important about the prophecy.
At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Sky Folk will mend dusk and dawn. I can somehow sense a hint of sadness in those brief words.
You've always been a bit of a sensitive soul, haven't you, Danny? Lady Trinan deciphers countless prophecies every day, and this one's just another among many. Don't worry too much about it. Come on, Danny.
I hope so too.
Don't look so gloomy. We're gonna have to take a long trip for the final visit to the ancestors.
Where are we going?
Our final stop is Lord Mighty's home. Castrum.
Oh, wow.
We're here.
Castrum Kremnos.
Lord Mighty has been fighting the Black Tide here, alone day after day.
He sent a message earlier carried by thunder, warning us to watch out for the Flame Reaver's actions.
That means he hasn't been consumed by the Black Tide's madness. We're here to complete an important mission. We shouldn't interfere with this battlefield. Don't you agree, Danny?
Oh, it's her grandmother.
Yes, my grandmother Hyacinthia was a warrior. She represented the Twilight Courtyard in the Krem. She fought her way through every challenge and reached the final stage of the Kremnos Festival. She was just one step away from securing a peace treaty for the Skyfolk, but I've never looked too deeply into the details of such ritualistic violence. The scroll simply described it as, but behind the glorious duel was a tragic end. Not long after the festival, her death marked the final collapse of the Twilight Courtyard. Already fragile under the shadow of...
And the Kremnoan warrior she fought again.
Was Lord
wow.
Chrysos.
Yet, you still saved his life, even though he took your family.
Wow, what?
Seeing him lying there, gravely wounded, bleeding out, I can't put what I felt at that moment. But when I heard Lord Chrysos took that fatal blow to protect Lady Trian, all those tangled feelings faded away. To quote Lord Finan, Chrysos must have done that to become a better...
It takes true courage to forgive. You're every bit as strong as your ancestors, Hyacinth.
That is crazy, though.
You're getting better at this, Danny. In her final diary entry, my grandmother wrote,
I
that
can't
when the moment
believe
of
that.
destiny
What the
comes,
heck?
a descendant of the Sky People would deliver the message of their departure to her spirit. I wonder what she'd think when the one awaking her turns out to be her. I will join the heroes of the prophecy to return to the sky, ancestor. Please bestow upon me your generous blessing.
I'll just skip this. This is more. Hopefully, nothing's missed.
Today's the day.
Alright, so what happened with Hyacinth is that it was just a lot of family talk, basically. And then at the end of it, it was just more like lore about like how the prophecy went for Aqualung,
Wow, I
and
didn't
that's it.
expect it to be so lively. Are these people here to send off the Chrysos heirs?
There's Svinen. Let's go talk to him.
I'll probably continue a little bit longer. Yeah, why not? Probably this last one.
I know this is a big ask, Namazuni. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Pretty sure this is when they're getting ready. So yeah, now they're... So just to get the core flame right now at the moment, and I guess they'll be able to, you know, freely go up the sky. But Dong Han is saying something different here. Maybe he knows something. Oh no, wait. Is that why it's saying that we're leaving? No. Something is gonna happen.
That bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then? Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip.
My son.
The last mile is the hardest. That's from Don Hung. Same principle, just...
Hey, speaking of Gunhung, where is...
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Oh my god, something bad is gonna happen. Oh, let's see what's gonna happen.
People of Akama, I've been blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me, and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
Oh.
Today is the year 4,932 of the light calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seliosi initiated the flame chase. I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
Something's happening.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames. And now, it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as they exit.
Can't believe it's making me go all the way up, by the way. Well, let's see what happens.
Thanks for waiting, Don Hung.
Oh, he is up here. Okay.
The team tasked with conquering Aquila has finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands over and over.
I feel like Dong Hong knows something.
I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Akavili jealous.
So full of energy, comrade. Hyacinth.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk. The Sun Folk worship the sun. The Rain Folk were our ancestors, lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Sky Folk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Okay. What's gonna happen? No, the lag. Sorry, I had to cut that off. That was horrible lag.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing... That's the legendary Sky Fortress of Aqua.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds.
So this is a new area.
This must be where the hero Seliosi stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of being a hero to end the journey she began. Even legends
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered...
I don't know if this is gonna be a fight, but maybe I should end it here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sorry about the cut-offs, but there was so much lag. Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.